As we last left our previous session, the two travelers had made their way through the Plains of Fire, and accompanied with Simon, they immediately imbibed certain beverages that seemingly gave them some supernatural gifts. Each one was blessed with a unique ability to use in and out of combat. As they made their way through the Plain of Fire, they happened upon what appeared to be a resting place for those who have been captured. As they investigated and found out some more information through some of the residents that were being held captive, they did their best in order to befriend and also thwart the ca- uh, prison guards and the local princess. Upon thwarting her deeds, a fight ensued. The majority of the enemies were taken down. The princess escaped, and with that, the two adventurers were able to free the captors and escape the Plain of Fire. Now we bring them to their destination they teleported using a coin with an unknown destination. As we join them now, there's freezing temperatures, and as they look around, they see it's nighttime, but there are no stars in the sky.
No stars.
No stars at all. Except for the wind whistling through some of the mountainous terrain. There doesn't even seem to be any sound from the distance, nor any animals.
Hmm.
When we look at the sky, can we make out whether there's just like high clouds that aren't really visible in the dark, or whether we can see the clear sky and there's just no stars here?
As you look out above, there seems to be some sort of light source, but it is imperceptible from its origin. As you look up, there appears to be nothing but complete darkness.
Hmm.
I think this might not be the material plane after all. Anybody here know
Well,
where we are?
Ingle pats the ground. Well, feels like a material to me.
Yes, Ingo. Yes.
As you stand there, you see what appear to be small peaks and crevices along the edges, and as you look around, you don't see anything else past your immediate vicinity except for this small house directly in front.
Hmm. Let's see.
Hmm.
What plane
Let me
could this
let
be?
me let me do this just to make it.
There's no like plane of ice, right?
Could be.
There, it kind of slopes inward. It's
I
not
don't have
so like. Sorry.
I don't have my bat right now to send it scouting. Um, I could levitate someone for free.
For just to give you a better lay of the land, uh, the distance away everything is actual. So it's not like sometimes when, like for example, the travel map, it's actually like a day's walk, but this one is as it appears. It's as wide, as large, and everything seems just like frozen rocks.
Do we even want to look around, or should we just immediately try another code?
Up to you. We could try looting or looking. I don't know. It's up to you. I think we should probably try to get these guys in better. Well, get these guys in a better, position to be able to be moved and such. Because a lot of them
I
are weak.
could also make the dome, but couldn't
I
fit
think it's a little
everyone here. I think
bit. There's a little bit too much for us in here.
I could fit 9 creatures with me, so a total of 10. How many are we? 1, 2, 10. So 5 would still be left outside. Yeah, would encompass 2/3 of us.
Ingle makes sure the king is okay. Is he still with us?
As you take a look down, you see the king is shivering, and he reaches up to you, and you see there's still life in his eyes, but he tries whispering something as his whole body starts shaking. As you take a look around, the denizens of the fire plane all seem to be not so great dealing with the cold.
Okay.
You, of course, Engel, still have the effects where it feels completely natural, fine for you.
Okay. Yeah. I let Locke know. Like, yeah, Locke. These guys aren't looking so hot. So, do we want to go ahead and go, or do you want to look around see if we can find shelter?
Yeah. We can try another code.
Sure.
Let's see. We have that
By the
one
way,
is
sorry,
definitely
DM.
not Colby.
What's that,
I said sorry,
Engel?
DM.
Yeah.
No, 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 no.
Build the place and we're leaving right away.
No, no,
Yeah.
no,
No.
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 It's
I,
whether you want to do or not, it's fine.
oh no. It's more along the line of that. If we do find a place and we do try to go somewhere, now you have to go ahead and transport everyone again.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that part.
That's the part I'm
Uh,
saying sorry about.
I wonder if I can copy paste everyone.
I don't
That'd
see
be
why
kind of
you
cool.
can't.
I'm gonna try that.
um, we have this one very long code that Lena got somewhere, which might mean material plane. Probably does, but I don't know what portal it would take us to. But yeah, we can try that one.
As long as it's not the plane of water.
If it's not, yeah. No, we know a code for the plane of water, and it's not that one. I know that much for sure. Also, we still don't really know what the left button on the button panel in the bottom does. We only know that the right one takes us to that code.
Now is not a time for us to be playing around with that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll enter this code. I can copy paste it as well, and it's we got it. Or Lena got it somewhere. I think in either from like her hometown that we visited or book or something. I don't quite remember. But yeah, 51626314.
Okay, you type in that exact code, and then what do you do?
And then the right button.
Okay. Let us. Oh boy. Okay. The transportation. To get in there.
There's such a
Give
plane as
me.
the plane of cold, you knowing? Or maybe this is like the Shadowfell and it's always this dark.
Dude, I'm just going based off of just, we went to a plane of fire, so that's be a plane of coal, plane of air, it. Yeah.
But normally there's the 4 basic elements, which we have focused all of them for. Coal is not one of them. It's fire, earth, air, water, right? I mean, I'm not a druid. I'm not like the element type of guy, but that's what I know about elements.
Well, there's other planes as well too, so not just those
Yeah.
4.
We also have a code to the Feywild, by the way, if you ever feel like going there.
Why? So I can get tricked into eating my own father?
Is that what they do in the Feywild?
I heard to do weird stuff like that.
Yeah,
I'm not saying I don't want to go. I'm just saying, that they're weird.
Yeah, to be fair, like Ginny seemed to be kind of weird as well. From Plane of Air, kind of well, not really my home. I've never been there, but part of my roots.
I got you.
Okay, so I'm just dropping you guys in, because
What was the floor at the previous
right
place?
here.
Looks interesting.
I'd have to go back 1 second. Let me just drop you in, and I'll jump back in.
Yeah.
Oh, where? There we go. You're right there. Let me go back to that. You pushed enter already on the thing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. I can't make you... I mean, unless you go back, but I can't after the fact.
Okay.
Yeah.
What board are we going to? I'm still here.
I'm pulling you in now. Right here. So you guys in? Yes. You guys have now teleported once again. This time, as you're standing there, you are surrounded by what seems to be like a cavern, surrounded on all sides. It appears as though it's somewhat like a half circle, as there is no light that appears before you. Some of the individuals, kind of, you guys, you can see pretty well, but you see some of the individuals trying to like put out their hands to like feel around for the ground and start calling out, "Hello, hello!"
Everyone,
And
It's okay,
everyone
everyone.
who can see, please just stay where you are. We don't want to have to go search around here. It's a bit dark, but we can see. Don't worry.
you see like 2 or 3 of them kind of just like stop moving. Still, their hands are kind of out, moving in front of them to like try and feel for something. As you now get like your bearings set, you just hear small sounds of what is naturally like in a cave. You hear some dripping water. You hear kind of the echoes of your voices, but nothing in particular stands out that
Okay.
can quite alert you to where you are.
I light a torch.
Okay. Your torch is now lit. The
I will.
individuals that were unable to
Oh,
see
sorry.
immediately get their vision and kind of breathe a sigh of relief as
Let me rephrase
you...
that. I light a
Mhm.
candle. Sorry, not a torch. I don't have a torch. I have a candle on me. So
Okay.
I
Even that
cast.
small flicker. Okay, go
I
on.
cast control flames on his candle to make it twice as bright.
that's what I was
Twice
gonna
the
do.
range of light. Cool.
But yeah, okay.
Okay, perfect. So as a few of them still seem to be shivering from the cold, a couple of them now get their bearings and kind of look around. Where are we?
Some place that's a lot warmer.
Yeah. And it seems pretty safe. We might patch everyone here up first and then go have a look around. Don't want anyone snuffing it while we're exploring. Sorry, that might have been rude. Or insensitive. But, you know, just trying to help. I have one cast of Healing Word left. How are you doing, Engel?
Oh boy, I have very little. I think I have. Give me a second here. Eagle closes his eyes. He has one level, one first level, one second level, and one fourth level spell slot, and that's it.
You don't have like Mass Healing Word or something?
No, I don't have that.
That would be nice right now.
Yeah.
Alright, how many people are down and like unconscious?
You see that there are 3 people down, 2 are unconscious.
Yeah, I'll
And you
go
see
to
Simon is just resting from the exhaustion of running.
Okay. I'll go to one of the unconscious ones and use my one healing word on him.
Oh,
Okay.
save your healing word though. I could do toll the dead to at least make them stable so they're not dying.
Okay.
And it's a cantrip.
On multiple?
Yeah, it's a cantrip, and I
Gotcha.
I
can.
wouldn't I
Yeah,
wouldn't
I
recommend
can.
Toll the Dead.
Sorry, I said spare the dying.
Oh
Did I say total the
yeah.
death? I said spare the
You
dying.
said Toll the Dead.
I did it again. Okay, sorry. Well, we
No
did talk
worries.
about lowering the amount of people we have. So
Yeah.
no, spare the dying. I can do spare the dying on
Okay.
them instead of yeah. So I'll go around and I'll check everyone to see if anyone actually is dying.
Oops, that was an accident. Meant to delete it.
It's fair.
So you do see that one individual, the commoner, that was the one that wound up dying. So he's already dead.
Wait, which one?
It was one from when the princess came out the second time and was asking for someone else, and then got really angry and just wound up killing him straight up.
Oh,
So he died even before combat started.
Jesus. Okay, I didn't
Yeah,
know he
yeah,
was
yeah,
still here.
yeah.
Okay, but no one else is dying. They're just hurt.
No,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
okay. Then I will do medicine checks.
Okay. Let's do 2 because those are the
Okay,
individuals that are getting close.
got you.
Hmm.
I mean, if we're healing, I can definitely help. I'm a doctor.
Okay, with advantage.
Actually. Or are you just checking their condition? I mean, I can help with that as well.
I'm doing bandages and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'll do another 2.
You can just roll 2, and then I'll just add
Yeah.
6.
I got it. I'm already here. I got one more, so it's all good. Hey, okay, 18, 18.
Okay, so 18 for both. Yeah. Okay, so as you patch them up, you see a little bit more life come to their eyes as one of them begins waking up, the other one is kind of tending to his wounds, kind of holding where you need, and also Locke is helping out. Um, one of them begins like standing up very wobbly. The other one just kind of starts asking for some food, some water, and then they all begin asking for some sort of sustenance.
Got you. I start handing out. Let me see how many I have. I
Oh, hold
have.
on. Here, if you're looking for rations, we have a whole bunch in the bag of holding. You can get them out from here.
Okay. How many do we have in the bag of holding?
26.
Sounds good to me.
How many people are here?
Uh,
15 I counted before, right?
yeah. So that should be 12, because 15 was including you guys, and then one guy is also dead, so 12.
All right, let's
Yeah.
do 12 rations then.
Yeah.
It's just down to 14 left.
Which is fine.
Do we have anything to make a fire to like cook it? I mean, I have stuff to start a fire. I don't really have firewood. I have 6 torches. We could make a makeshift fire out of 6 torches.
Yeah. Wait, hang on a second. Do we still have the bag that the wish one that we got from Link? Is that one
We
still
Um,
but we
Mims?
when was
recently
the
used
last
it for
time?
goat
Yeah.
blood.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. Okay.
It
Yep.
was only
Okay.
like 3-4 days ago. I don't think it's been a week.
No, not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know how much time passed.
Yeah.
But
No worries.
okay.
No worries.
Yeah, that seems to be all I have. Yeah, let's do that then. I'll keep one. I will use 5 torches for it, so you still have one in case we need one for light at some point.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna start looking around for an opening or a way to get out of here.
Okay.
I'll be busy cooking while you do that.
Okay, so I'll
There you
swap
go.
over here.
Let's go ahead and make 2 perception checks.
For me?
Because yes, yeah. These are separate ones just to give a better look of something. 14's
Gotcha.
pretty good. $23. Okay, so as you use your 14, immediately you start hearing what sounds like wind. And it's a little peculiar because as you look around, it doesn't seem like there is any openings, but the wind seems to be coming from the southwest.
I'll head over this way.
Here.
Yeah, I think I have dark vision up to dark vision up to 30, low light up to 60, I think, right?
I have
If
dark
that's
vision
how-
for 60. Don't know about you.
As you make your way closer to the corner, you get a sense that this small amount of wind, just the inkling, is coming from that corner that you're heading toward.
Okay, let's look here.
And the 23, as you make your way there, it kind of you hear what sounds like footsteps.
Interesting. Okay, but I don't see any cracks or anything like that.
You can't see the cracks.
Okay, I'll feel the stone.
The stone feels cold to the touch and a little bit damp from some of the water dripping down.
Okay, I guess I'll go ahead and investigate the area.
Okay.
Like, again, for cracks and stuff like that, doing a deeper crack.
Okay. Go ahead and make one more perception.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I said, all right.
Or investigation. That's,
Yeah.
investigation actually is better. Yeah. As you check, it seems like it's coming from above, obviously. But as you look, if I can do this, it looks like it's coming down here and kind of trickling through and then kind of going underneath where you placed your hand and down. So searching, it doesn't seem as though you can find a direct source. Again, you hear footsteps passing by from directly in front of you.
Do I hear them? Okay, so I'm directly in front of me. But
Yeah,
I guess, am I able to tell if it's an echo of like up from, because I, feel the, or I guess it's coming from above me,
it
or is this
sounds with that 20 because that was at 23. Um, from the sound of it, it sounds like it's about, I'd say, 20 feet, 25 feet in front of you.
okay? Mm, all right. I'll go back and lock now. Or I guess, well, before I let him know, I'll walk around the cavern, kind of check.
As you walk around, it appears as though uh, these areas seem to be less conclusive.
Okay. So English is gonna go ahead and just do a quick, like I said, he's just gonna walk around the
As
third
you
row.
get to right about there in that one corner, you do hear the faintest sounds of what appear to be chatter. You're
Uh, okay.
unable to place what is said. You're unable to place exactly um, what kind of chatter it is, but it sounds as though something is lively on the other side.
Okay. I go to check the stone there. Investigate.
Okay.
Investigation again.
Yep, you can. From there or in the corner?
From where I'm at right there. Like you said, I was checking. Like you
Okay,
said, I heard it,
gotcha.
so I'm investigate over here. Yeah.
17. It sounds as though it's multiple um, noises. It might sound like people, might sound like music, might sound like fanfare.
That's a good sign. Okay. So, no openings or anything like that, or no cracks or anything like that.
Not as far as you can tell now.
Okay. And are these rocks or is this earth?
It appears to be rock.
Okay. So I have to check because
No worries, no worries.
difference between the two. Okay. Uh, all right.
You don't have it.
I don't have it. No. Well, I have
Nope.
mold earth, but not.
No, no,
Yeah.
no. I'm talking about something else. I'm checking your inventory
Oh. Got you.
just
No,
to
then I
make
probably don't have it.
Yeah. Let me check another inventory. Okay.
Is it somebody that should have given us what they had?
It's something that might have been lost.
Hmm, what's going on?
Let me just double check. Okay. I double checked.
Okay. All right. So I'll let Locke know. All right. So Bad news, there's no actually definite opening. Good news is that I hear noises from over here, and I hear footsteps from over here. The noises from over here sound like general fanfare, like people like cheering and like just stuff going on, things that you'd equate to a town maybe, or like a a general gathering or something like that. But I hear footsteps over here, and just footsteps by themselves. So that I am not sure of, and I'm not sure if we want to try to take out, do a long rest or rest up a little bit or not.
Yeah, I
Do
can.
we-
I can stone shape us through after a long rest. Unless,
Yeah.
how thick do you think the wall is?
Huh? Dude, you got me.
Hmm.
I mean, I could probably tell if I had an idea about the stone itself, but just from looking at it from my end, if I were to use my dwarven intuition, it's going to be hard. It's hard for me to tell.
I mean, I can do 5 or affect 5 feet of stone, like a cube, 5 by 5 by 5 at a time. So if it's 10 feet, I can get through. If it's 15, I could get through if we do a short rest in between. More than that, we would have to wait a whole other day.
Up to you.
But either way, I can only do it tomorrow. I do definitely need a long rest now.
Same.
Um,
Same.
the thing is, these portals are supposed to be kind of hidden and not well known, so thinking how do we go out there? Like I might have ways to hide the entrance behind us, especially if I still have stone shaped charges left over. But also, how do we explain to people, like just a group of 15 people in like terrible condition of all sorts and sizes just showing up in the middle of their town out of nowhere?
Well, I mean, first off, we have to. It depends on where we're at. But at the same time, like, we'd have to broach that when we come to it, honestly. Because like depending on where we are, if we're like say back where we just came from, not came from, but back at home or our home base, or just like in a cave somewhere, that's as simple as just saying, "Hey, it's us," you know. But if we're in a place we don't know, we'll have to do the best that we can.
I'm thinking we tell them, like, we sneak our way out of the cave and tell them we got teleported right wherever we appear, as opposed to inside this cave. We say, we can be truthful for the most part, say we were in the plane of fire, being prisoners, ran back to like a teleportation thingamajig that was there, but we didn't really know exactly how it works. We entered numbers that we thought might lead home and pressed, and then we just showed up in their streets.
I mean, yeah, that's I'm down.
And then maybe if we get taken to the leader of wherever we are and the vibes are good, we might reveal to them what's really happening, but maybe not if the vibes are bad.
I mean, it's all about the vibe, bro.
Yeah, vibe check.
Vibe check. But yeah, no,
Yeah, but I
again,
think either way,
I'm down.
For now, we just need to rest.
Okay. Okay. Also, too, now that we're out of there and we've given them food and such, it's possible that some of our compatriots might be able to help us out too.
That's true. That's true.
So, but still, yes, a long rest would be wise. Um, let's see here. I guess Engel will probably look to the group and say, we're all out of that place now. But I'm sure we all know we all need the rest. And he says, I take it everyone here can be trustworthy to at least not do anything rash while we're all in this weakened state and we're all resting. And Engel kind of looks around to see if everyone's like, agrees or if there's like, yeah.
As as you take a look around the group, you see mainly all of them are like half alive. It's as though you're talking to zombies. They understand, they can talk, they can respond, but just the amount of energy they actually have, they could be overpowered by sneezing. Um, they all kind of nod their head and kind of hold parts of their bodies that are aching. Some of them, of course, from earlier can't walk, um, and they all agree.
Okay.
What
All
is the atmosphere in here like? Like, is it kind of cold, super comfortable? Is it stuffy?
It seems to be a just tad bit warm. Not hot, just comfortable.
Okay. As long as it's comfortable.
Okay.
I know for some of these guys, they're going to be shivering a lot because they're used to the heat, so
Yeah.
it's going to look cool to them, but yeah.
I think I
What do you
might
guys want to do?
still make a hut in here because why not? It's just a ritual anyways.
Okay. Who do you want to have inside?
Yeah, I'll pick out the 9 weakest looking people of the bunch.
Okay.
And then the 10th one is myself.
I'll stay
Mhm.
outside.
Whoever looks best, yeah, is gonna stay outside, probably with you.
That's cool.
Okay. Let's just see. That is how big and where do you want it?
Yeah, we won't stay right here at the center. I want to actually usher the whole group a bit away and maybe like over here. I think it's
And it's 10?
10-foot radius. Yeah, 10-foot radius.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
You and
9
nine
more
other
creatures.
individuals. You and 9 other of the weakest individuals. Of course, some of them do need help, but they eventually make it into the dome with you. Is there anything you guys want to do while you wait?
I might end up switching spells. I was looking through my spell book before.
I am also going to switch spells.
Okay. Please add it into the campaign chat.
I'm still checking. You don't have. Do you have powdered diamond, Angle?
No.
I have,
No.
I have 50 gold's worth, but we need a bunch more for that spell, so that's nothing.
And are your guys' inventory up to date on D&D Beyond?
Yes, mine is.
Okay. Block?
I mean, my D&D Beyond inventory does not include the bag of holding and my
Okay.
backpack, but my equipment is correct, yeah.
Where is there a link for the bag of holding stuff?
It's in an Excel sheet, so not really a link, but I can send you a screenshot if you want.
Please.
Moving to the other screen, it's a bit big table.
And you said you wanted in campaign chat?
Yeah.
Oh, I put it in general.
Okay, cool. I checked the bag of holding it. Just to triple check.
What are you looking for?
I can't say.
Okay.
If it's there, then there would have been passive perceptions kind of stuff, but
Okay.
yeah. Lesser restoration, cool.
And the only other thing that we're carrying are the bags that we got from the Lord earlier, so I still have those, what is it, 3 jars, which are all started.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Engel has some rations.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you finish up with switching your spells out?
Yeah, I'm not
Me?
switching anything.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Good.
Checked, though.
So just Engel is gonna get lesser restoration. Gotcha. Okay. Is there anything you guys want to do for downtime? It is like I'd say like 1 p.m.
Actually, if we start our long rest early and we'll try to sleep now, that's probably good, because if we show up at night in the middle of the road, there will be less witnesses to see us crawling out of the hole in the wall. I think I'll try to get people to sleep now.
Can Engel hear you through the dome?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm actually not sure. Let me double check. Like, we definitely can make it so sound doesn't go through, but I don't know if we can also let it through. Where is it?
Because I know he can't see you.
Tiny hut here.
What's it called, real quick?
Tiny hut, or Liam's tiny hut. It says nothing about sound at all, so I think he can really hear us. It says that it's opaque from the outside. Nothing about.
Okay. So if you want to talk to Engel.
I mean, we can't really tell that it's 1 p.m. anyways, though, can we?
No.
True.
Yeah. So we'll just go
I mean,
to
you
sleep
don't-
now because we don't know any better.
Like if you wake up at a certain time, you wouldn't necessarily be sleepy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you guys can just hang out. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, I still think we would rest just because we're exhausted.
Oh yeah,
There's not
definitely
really
rest.
anything else to
Yeah,
do.
yeah, yeah, definitely
No,
rest.
I mean long rest, which is what,
Yeah, that's what I'm
6
saying.
hours of sleep or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well, long rest just means you're not really doing anything exertive. So like you can just like read for 8 hours, and that's a long rest. Do you know what I mean?
I think you are supposed to sleep some amount of hours, but yeah, I mean, either way, whichever one it is, we're gonna do it now.
Yeah.
Anything else? Yeah. So long rest. Should we keep watch?
Yes. Although, before we
Actually,
do a
we
long
should.
rest, before
here-
we do a long rest, Engel is
Long-
going to cast a ritual.
Long rest. A long rest is a period of extended downtime at least 8 hours long, during which a character sleeps or performs light activity like reading, talking, eating, or standing watch for no more than 2 hours. So you can just hang out, but
Okay.
standing watch no more for than 2 hours.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Angle, you said you wanted to do.
A ritual.
Okay, what ritual?
Divination.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. Let's just see what will work. Okay, what question do you want to ask?
Where exactly is the king's pickaxe located?
Okay. So, a simple question concerning a goal, event, or activity. So, location wouldn't necessarily constitute.
Okay, okay.
So, if you can phrase it in a
Uh,
different way.
uh,
Are you staying
um,
at the portal thingy, or are you also over in the corner where we are?
I'm at the portal thingy.
So,
I'll
anything
have
to
to
do
make
with the.
sure,
Mhm.
just on the note of where we are, I'll make sure that the other 5 people are also not next to the portal. I don't want anyone to go enter numbers there.
Okay.
Uh,
So, how would you like to phrase it in terms of a mission or goal?
I guess. Well, where would I go to find the pickaxe to complete my mission for the king? If that's phrased okay.
I'm trying to think of a way to phrase it where it's a event.
Because technically it is an activity that I have to do, and it is a goal that I have to do as well too, because I would like to find it as well. So like it is a goal
Hmm.
that I would
Okay.
like to go ahead and complete it. Like it's not like I'm just asking just because I want to know where it is. It's because I was tasked
No, no,
with this.
no. No, I know, I know,
Okay.
I know. I'm just trying to like think of like I know what you're asking, and it's just semantics. I guess I'm really being semanticy. Um.
Yeah, because I mean I get what you mean the first time I asked it because I said where is it? It's like that's not really a goal, but my goal, as I'm
Yeah.
stating,
Yeah.
is
Yeah. Yeah.
to yeah.
So you hear back beneath the dragon, beneath the throne.
Okay, I'll go ahead and put that in my notes.
Okay. After 8 hours, you guys feel well rested. You guys feel your spells and the individuals that you are accompanied with regain the energy needed to at least walk about, if not be a little bit peppy. Getting out of the heat definitely did them well. Healing did them well, and food did them even better.
The circle will drop then because that was 8 hours. No. But I'll do a head count, make sure everyone's still here. No one teleported out while we were sleeping.
Okay. As you guys were in the same vicinity, it appears as Engel and you as well have not left anywhere. Given your
Oh.
knowledge of what occurs with the portal, where it teleports the vicinity.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
All right. Is anyone here particularly skilled with anything that might be of use? Like, we probably couldn't use a cobbler to get out of here, but maybe someone used to go adventuring, or even a stonemason could be nice because we're going to be dealing with a bit of a wall of stone in front of us. Anyone know anything about that kind of thing?
One person raises their hand. I used to go explore caves with my father when I was younger.
All right. Well, don't turn down any knowledge. Why don't you come along as well, or we go check this out?
Okay.
Engel,
He is following.
Can you show us to where you found the wall to be thin? I heard
Sure.
stuff.
So there's stuff over here.
The individual joins you, takes a look around, and immediately his face is puzzled. He walks a couple steps forward, touches the rock, kind of like wiping the water, wiping the stone itself, and begins rubbing his index and middle finger against his thumb, kind of like trying to feel the viscosity of the water. That is strange. Huh. He does it once more. He looks up. He wipes the water on his shirt. Normally, the water is supposed to make it kind of slimy feeling, but there's no erosion, there's nothing to it. It's like the water has no effect. He wipes again the rock, and it feels rough, like a normal rock would.
Just because it's a ritual again and it can't harm, I'm gonna cast Detect Magic. See if something magical is up with the stone.
With the stone? Okay.
Well, I would see anything in the surroundings, but I'm doing it because of the stone, yeah.
Okay, so anything. So as you're taking a look, it's not so much the stone that's odd, it's the water. It seems like there's some sort of incantation, or maybe there's something in the actual water itself, but it doesn't appear to be just water.
Stone is normal. There's something going on with the water. I can't tell exactly what. Is there a school of magic that is associated with it? Because if there was, I would tell. But if there isn't, then I know that there isn't.
There isn't.
Okay. I'll touch
It's as
it
though
too
something. It's as
Yeah.
though something is in the water, not done to the water. Yeah.
I'll touch it and smell my fingers, smell the water.
It smells kind of sweet.
Lick it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna just very gingerly.
You're gonna lick it?
Yeah, well, not like lick my fingers, but like touch the tip of my tongue. Yeah.
It tastes bitter.
Oh no, it's not. It smells sweet, but it tastes Well, bitter. Spit it out. I don't know. Something is mixed into the water here. Do we see anything if we, or like, is the water running down the wall, or is it like just
Yes, yeah, it's
condensation?
going down the wall.
And can we see where it's coming from?
It's just coming from up. So like as it was with Engel, he saw the water trickling from the rocks, and it just seems to be like curving around the kind of like grooves and covering as much as possible of all of the rocks. So it's as though the rocks themselves are sweating. And it's trickling down, covering everything.
I think you said there was another spot, right? Maybe you want to check that one out too.
Yeah, over here.
That looks almost like some sort of. Is the floor here like man-made, decorated and stuff actually, or is it like natural?
That's just what I grabbed. It's natural rock.
Okay.
Yeah.
It looks like a bit of a tunnel here that's blocked off. Do you think you can tell how thick it is? I asked towards the guy that's with us.
He takes a knock on it. It sounds like it's more than 10 feet at least.
Right.
It's hard to say once it gets past 5.
Okay. I mean, we still have a bunch of rations. It's not too bad if we're stuck here for a while, but I might have to dig us out over the course of today and tomorrow.
Up to you.
But I can. Did you try that on the other wall as well, where the water was? Can you tell if it's thinner there or thicker?
You didn't ask him, so I didn't ask him.
All right, let's go back and check there.
As you turn around to walk, he's like grabbing onto you to make sure he can see.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah.
He follows you back, tests the wall in the same way. This one seems possibly, like, again, once it's past 5 feet, it's really hard to detect. Especially since these rocks don't seem to be reacting to what I'm normally used to.
But it seems to be thicker or thinner?
I mean, once it's past 5 feet, it's really hard to tell just by...
Oh, just also more than 5 feet.
Yeah.
I don't know, just topography-wise, it feels to me like over there is more of an entrance-exit. Just because, this cavern kind of tunnels that way. I feel like that should be the way we try.
Engel, as you're
Also-
standing next to the individual as Locke is walking around, you see him looking up and then looking down and lifting up his boot, looking back up and around, and kind of like tapping on the
And
ground.
turn it all around. Oh.
Okay. I ask him, everything okay?
Yeah, where's the water going though?
Don't know.
He looks down and it's not. It's like maybe like a centimeter, like here and there. It's all wet, but like there's like just a puddle over here, a puddle over there.
Also, on that note, didn't you mention yesterday, Engel, that you felt a breeze at the other one?
Yeah, I did. But like, I'll point like towards the ceiling, but it came from like up top though.
Well, I could turn someone into, the fog cloud. That's to go
Okay.
check that out. They could fit through a crack that wind fits through as well.
Okay. Yeah, it was over here though. And I walked back over here.
How small of a crack can they fit?
Pretty much limited. Let me see if it says something. The target can pass through small holes, narrow openings, and even mere cracks. The way it treats liquids as though they were solid surfaces.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. And we try to find out a bit better where the air is coming from, the breeze. Is there even still a breeze, maybe?
There is. But it's very faint.
Didn't you have that candle? Do you still have that, or did you burn it all, Engel?
We'll have it, but I think you have a torch too, don't you?
I have a torch, but I was thinking we could use smoke to figure out the source of the breeze. So we light the candle, we blow it out, we see where the smoke, gets whisked by the breeze to see where it's coming from. Probably better than a flame, even.
Is your torch lit?
No, my torch is not lit.
We'll have to light
Maybe.
your torch. You see the smoke, right?
We can see in the dark.
Well, the person right next to us is gonna freak out.
All right, okay, I can light the torch, yeah.
Okay, your torch is now lit.
Okay. So I go ahead and I put out the candle and
Okay.
watch the smoke.
You just put your candle out?
Yeah.
How long does a candle last? Does it say particularly, or just a regular candle?
It's just a regular candle.
Okay, yeah, that would have died out sometime in the 8 hours.
Okay.
Yeah. So the torch is lit.
I'll go ahead and
okay.
strike my tinderbox to make some smoke.
Gotcha.
That works too.
You guys are standing there.
Yeah.
Okay. You see the tinderbox create some smoke, and it just kind of wafts a little bit in the air, and you see it kind of just dance in the air for a little bit and just dissipate.
I have to get a little higher.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
As
like the
you
rocks here.
as you lift it just slightly up into the air, it does the same thing. It dances just a little bit and then dissipates.
We feel the breeze here where we're standing now.
Just barely.
Mm.
Angle, you recall feeling the breeze a little bit stronger when you were observing the rocks themselves.
So I was over here, I think, right? And I was observing the rocks.
Mm-hmm.
Just to get closer, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I put the breeze strongest over here.
Try again.
I go ahead and strike the tinderbox.
Okay. As you do, let's do this. You feel the breeze come from here and kind of go across and blow it from the from the right to your left.
Okay. Seems to be an opening somewhere on the right side, maybe towards the top. You want to go
Yeah.
through, Engel? I can gasify you.
Now, if you're gonna put it like that,
I can gaseous formify you.
yeah, sure, I'll do it.
Alright, I'll cast it on him.
Okay. You don't need to see them, correct?
No, I mean, I think I probably need to see them to start it, but to keep concentration, no.
No. Okay, good. Ingle, you turn into a gaseous form.
Right.
Locke, is there a time limit on this?
Yeah, concentration, so I have to keep focusing, but up to an hour.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Ingle, you are in gaseous form.
You can fly around
All right.
now.
I attempt to go through that spot, see if there's any cracks, and see if I go through it.
As you push yourself against the source of air, you find that there's just the slightest crack, and you ease yourself through, and it winds a little left, a little down, a little right, a little round, and you end up coming out on what appears to be the other side. Right there.
Oh,
I
I
look
didn't move
around.
my camera out until now, but I think I recognized it.
I look around.
As you look around, you see an individual wearing armor. Seems like they have a weapon, and they're carrying a torch, walking away from you, heading west. Right about here, and they're walking this way.
Is an individual human?
They look so, yes. Humanoid.
Hmm. Okay. Um. Uh. Can I do a history check to see if this place looks familiar to me?
Yes. You were here.
Please.
Just
I'm trying to be fair. I don't want to. I don't want to metagame.
yeah. I'm just making sure you were here.
Christ. Nope. Don't recognize
As
shit.
as you take a look around, it's hard to place exactly where you are, as you have only ventured 5 feet in front of you. At this moment, it doesn't quite look familiar.
Walk around a little bit. I see the individual, but I'm not gonna make myself known just yet. I'll only walk this way.
Okay,
You're floating that way.
You're walking the other way from where he was.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Loading. Is that all the same right there?
No, it's been cleared out. It's just
Okay.
been too long since we've been here.
Wait. But would the flame be in the same spot, or would it be completely clean like the stone doesn't show fire marks, or will it show fire marks?
It will show fire marks, but these things weren't here. These were, just so you know, these were the bandits' stuff.
Yeah, I know,
So
but
they would have been cleaned out, but the fire marks
Okay.
would have been there.
Would that be enough for him to recognize? Or
Um,
no, not yet.
if you took a couple more steps,
Go a little bit more.
Yeah. Okay, right there's good enough. You can roll again.
Okay.
Yeah. Come on, come on.
As the player knows where I'm at, but Engel might not.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Engel.
You're actually starting to get a little bit more of an idea. You do remember something from the shape, from the kind of way the path turns and curves and opens up in this general area. You're getting a sense that you might actually have been here, but you can't quite place it.
Okay.
But it looks familiar.
Hmm. I think, dude, this is a giant cavern right here, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm. Go back up. See where the humanoid went. Do I hear the humanoid coming back down? Is he still like going?
You don't hear his footsteps at the moment.
So I came out of here.
As you turn the corner, you see that there appears to be a light on your left-hand side. Very faint.
Okay. I'll walk this way. Or float this way.
Yeah,
Actually, oh hang on. Before I do that, I'm gonna investigate over here
sure.
to see if I can find anything that would, you know, be like an opening or anything, anything at all that like a latch or anything like that. Or like any, just anything. Ah, no, how do I go down? Is it control? Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do investigation on the stone over here. Actually,
Okay.
no, I'm gonna use my stone. I'm gonna use my stone cunning. There we go.
Okay. Uh, Also at the same time, please make a history check. So it's 2 rolls.
Gotcha. History check
Yeah,
and well, yeah,
and your
one
stone.
for stone cunning and then one for my yeah.
Yeah.
So it's the regular history check. And for stone cunning, it's you're considered proficient in history. So my all right. So instead of a +1, it'll be a +3. Let's put the second one. 12, 13, 14, 15.
Okay. As you take a look at the rock itself, you immediately recall, now that you look at it, that you had been here with a group. You had looked at this rock before, and you see this exact formation as you recall back to having such intrigue. The whole party seems to be of intrigue on this particular rock, as you remember this rock wasn't here for 1 second and did appear again a second or two later. As you begin to look over the rock, you see just the smallest part of the top of a door at the very top. If you can, right here,
Yeah,
you can see what appears to be a door. You also get the history of this rock itself, and it was placed here. You weren't there for that. It was placed here through an odd transcription, and knowing the history of it, you know that there is a way to melt away this rock. as it doesn't quite seem to be what it appears.
Okay. Do I know if it's through magical means or alchemical means?
Magical.
Magical? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And I guess from judging how much I came through, do I know how thick the rock is?
Going through it is about 15 to 20 feet, I want to say.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, yeah, 20. It's like between 20 and 15. So like, yeah, 15, 20 feet.
Okay. I go back in. Locke, can you hear me?
You can't
You go
talk.
through?
No, I talked through.
You can't talk.
Oh, you can't talk.
I
I'm
can't
asking
talk. Okay.
if you're going through or are you staying there?
No, I'm gonna go ahead and continue exploring.
Okay. As you continue going down this path, you remember this is, as you did remember the stone, this is the way toward Colby.
I think I know what item you wanted to know if we have now.
Yes.
And
Oh,
there's another list of items that we have, which I didn't put there, which are things that are only in the OneNote, which is
Hmm.
this here. Top of the list that says in our possession. That's stuff we have. The others are things we, I think, also have, but aren't as important, or we don't have anymore, stuff like that. I think the necessity
Okay.
amulet, the free passage, we probably still have. Warding amulet as well.
Hmm. Where is this in your possession?
Most likely
Yeah,
also in the
back,
bag of
probably.
holding or in the backpack. It's just that like we never put that on an inventory list. It was just always just in the OneNote when we got it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back through.
Okay. Wait.
Okay.
There you go.
And then I kind of
I see you coming back, and I'm like, you still have, I don't know, I'd guess something like 40 minutes left. If you want me to drop it now, then do a circle around my head.
I do a circle around his head.
Okay.
I stop concentrating.
You are
Okay.
back in your own body.
Before I continue, real quick. So do we have the item or no?
Yeah, we do. We never gave it to anyone else.
So it's just in the bag of holding, just somewhere, right?
Yeah, somewhere. Bag of holding,
Did-
pockets.
Did Nim write this in his notes?
I don't even think that's necessarily. Well, no, there are notes about it, so it must be in the notes as well. Yeah, then he did. Like there are. I can also screenshot the entry about. I think you're talking about the secret armor scroll, so I'll just. Like that was the description of it. There's like journal entries about stuff.
Hmm?
Yeah, put
But
it in the chat.
there is journal entries about it.
Yes.
Okay. So you as the player know this, but I don't. Could you make the connection that you needed to use this scroll? I'm asking
Right,
you.
right now,
Okay.
Engel hasn't told
Engel
me
can.
anything,
Okay,
so
Engel
I
can.
couldn't
I can.
yet.
I can.
Well,
But I know this
I'm
book
talking-
pretty much in and
I'm-
out. So yeah.
I'm talking like out of game as players. Would your characters know? So Engel said he would. Okay.
Yeah. Well, no, because
Okay.
because he's been there before. Essentially, what's
Yeah.
going to happen right now is like Engel's going to say, "Hey, I know where we are now. We're in Colby."
Okay. Cool.
And
cool,
I'll say, we're behind this place where we were looking at before, because I remember all of us, including this large snake called Yermagon,
Mhm.
we're all looking
As
at
long
the same door.
as long as
Yeah.
someone can recall it, it's cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then,
Okay.
and then if Locke did read all of our notes and actually like really go through the process of reading everything,
Yeah, I
I'd
was
say,
actually
there's a. Go
I was
ahead.
actually already thinking before when you weren't figuring out where we are. I know everything. I would have, if you said we were in a cave and it felt familiar, I would have gone through the list of all the caves that the Aimless have been in their time together. That's in the book to see if it
Yeah,
was one
well,
of them.
as soon as I tell you Colby, that narrows it down
Yeah.
significantly.
Now we know where we are.
Yeah, but yeah,
Um.
we're in Colby.
All right.
So
I don't exactly know what a scroll looks like. I never pull it out at the back, so maybe I'll just give you the bag of holding for a minute so you can search that out. I
Okay.
only know the entrance. I haven't seen the scroll.
I mean, I think as long as you put your hand in the bag and know what you're looking for, it show up, right? That's how bag of holdings work.
Yeah, I can put my hand in and think Secret Alma scroll, but I don't know if that's the official name for it. So I guess I can try if I get something or not. Put in my hand and think
Yeah.
Secret Alma scroll.
Okay. You feel paper just kind of materialize into your hand as you close your fingers around it and pull out, and you see it is a scroll that exists.
Is it this one?
Looks about right.
All right. I put my other hand in my pocket as I walk up to the wall, touch the scroll to the wall, and say, "Show us the path. Allow us to enter."
As you do, the rocks themselves begin disappearing as they seemingly melt away.
This is good. This is good.
Sweet. I guess we see a doorway now.
Can you see it or no?
Not. So on one side, yes. On the other side, no. Where our
Oh,
characters are at.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I'll try
Oh, yeah.
clearing
Oh,
out the
no, no,
doorway.
no. We can see it now. Just there's a boulder that was really low.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
There's still like rocks here, so there's no opening technically. I'm
I
just
got
clearing
you. I
so you
got you.
guys. Yeah.
No, I
Okay.
got you.
Cool.
Okay.
The door locked? Probably is.
Shouldn't be.
I mean, if it is, it's probably with that goblin thing. Same thing from the prison.
Try to open the door. Good.
As you pull it, you feel it's not budging, and you kind of just put your head in your hand, lean against the door, and you nearly stumble forward as the door just gives way.
Hey. I was going to do that. There we go. All
Now,
right. Hey.
the entrances in the journal about this are kind of confusing, I guess, because you were confused when you were here, but I think at least your theory was that it was like the bad guys that used the store, right? Like the bandits or whoever, one of the enemy.
No. So what happened was the bandits were actually down this way, and I pointed down this way. The bandits were down here. We passed by
Yeah.
this door. We originally passed by this door. We didn't really know what was going on, and we only went inside it and found a portal, I think, and that's where we got the coordinates. I think.
No, I think it was locked and you never got through, and then when you came back the other direction, it was gone. That much is clear from the notes.
Oh, then there you go. Yeah. So yeah.
As you continue talking, you look over and you see some of the rocks on the ground begin forming again and building up.
Ooh, let's go in and go grab all the others. Close the door on the way.
Well, here. You guys go ahead and go in. Give me the scroll. I'm gonna go ahead and try to see if I can get us some stuff, because they know me here, so we should be okay.
Lock underneath your feet. You're slowly rising up and
All
up
right.
more and more.
I toss the scroll to you. Don't forget us
Very good.
here.
All right, I won't, and I close the door.
Okay. Yeah, there you go.
I'll just say quickly, I'll like go and inform everyone about what's going on. We have a way out now. He's scouting it out. We're in Colby. If anyone needs to be in the area, then you're already close. Everyone else will find a way.
Angle, as you grab hold of the scroll, the doors close as you do, and the rocks begin to form once more.
Okay. All right.
Locke, the people all begin standing up as they hear your information and begin preparing themselves for the next kind of commands, kind of guidance.
I'll also, once I've let them know and while Engel is still gone, I think actually Locke would have done this already earlier when he read the journal, but I'm gonna learn the spell restricted entry that's in it, like get it into my spell book.
What's this now? Say this again?
And I can copy it over. The spell that was in the prison as well that locked the doors, restricted entry to lock some doors to be only used by certain creatures.
When are you trying to learn this?
I think I probably would have learned it long ago because I saw there was a spell in the book that they gave me, but if not, then I'm definitely doing it now while waiting for Engel to go back up. So I think I'm going to want to lock the doors here on our way out.
So again, copying everything down would take like, I think it's 8 hours. So you can start it, but
based on the spell's level, what level would this spell be considered? It's 2 hours per spell level.
Okay. Let's see then. It shouldn't be that high of a spell then. Restricted entry. Let me just double check this. I would say this is for each level above second level, you may choose.
Oh, so it's second level.
So it's second level, yeah. Yeah, second level. So it'd be 4 hours. So you can start it, but depending how long it takes for Engel, it might not get finished.
Yeah. Well, just ask him to wait if he's faster. But yeah.
Engel, as you approach right about here, you hear kind of distant chatting and footsteps begin approaching.
Okay. I'll go, hello, out there. Anyone out there? Hello?
Immediately you hear, hello?
Hi. This is Kobe, right? Kobe?
Who's there?
I am Engel from the Aimless.
Lock the gates, quick! You hear slow footsteps as he has his weapon drawn, his pike ready for combat. Who are you? How did you get in here?
Again, Engel from the Aimless. I was here before. I helped you guys out. We're a bandit problem in here. Remember that?
Bandit problem. From weeks ago?
I was gonna say months ago. Has it been months or has it been weeks?
Weeks.
Yeah, from weeks ago. Yep, it's me. It's okay.
You see him slowly approaching. Still, his pike is facing toward you. Slowly approaching. What happened with the bandits?
They're dead. Or they got chased out mostly. I think one of them may escape, but I think they're mostly dead.
Where did you attack them?
Well, somewhere here, and I know further down, I point down the way. But I know we took most of them out over there in the big cavern.
Were there any others?
Like here now, or talk about for the bandits?
For the bandits, when they were fought, were there any others that you fought?
Yeah, they had some weird, like monster things with them as well too. They like
And
live in the
he
cave.
takes a step back, still facing you. So they were just in the cavern?
Oh, there's some further down too. I know we have to go down deeper into the cavern eventually.
He takes a couple more steps back. Were there any outside the cavern?
I know you guys got attacked once, but I mean, I don't think there were any outside the cavern when we showed up. I think they already retreated in the cavern when we showed up. Or no, there was some outside. I'm sorry, there was some outside. Yeah, there was some outside.
If you want, you
Sorry,
can
it's
make...
been weeks.
It's weeks for the player. It's quite a long time for... I'm sorry, weeks for the character.
Yeah.
Yeah, a
Player
long
would
time
be
for
longer.
us.
If you want, you can make a history check.
I'll make a history check.
Yeah. I would even
'Cause,
say
like-
with advantage if you like, because it's a lot shorter for your character than you.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
You
Good
remember
enough?
that you did chase those individuals that had taken over a small town just outside the cavern as well.
Okay. So yeah, I said yeah, no, yeah, we chased them all the way down to the cavern, and then yeah, they took over a town. We, alleviated the town as well.
Oh, okay. You seem just like relax his shoulders for a sec. Okay, you scared me for a second. All right. I mean, are you alone? Are you okay, sir?
Alone? No. Okay, getting there. But I and some others just escaped some people from the fire realm, and we're holed up in a cavern down here, and we need to get out. We're trying to get them out. So I'm just trying to see where I was at, and I guess yeah, I'm in Colby. So cool.
You were
Awesome.
in the fire plane?
Yeah, in the fire realm or plane, but yeah.
He kind of looks at the ground, puzzled. How did you get there?
Teleported.
You teleported.
Yeah. How else would you get to the fire plane?
I don't know.
Yeah. It's okay though. But yeah, we got out. Unfortunately though, the teleport that we took let us out here. But
There's
I
a
was able to yeah.
You were able to teleport in the caverns? You
No,
see
no,
he
we
looks
teleported to the caverns, not into. Multiple exits. We just took one that we just figured we can just get to, and that's it.
He's trying to piece together, but at the same time he looks very scared. Where exactly did you teleport?
Some random spot down here. That's not important. What's important is I'm trying to get the people that we were able to save from the fire realm to someplace safe. And don't worry, anything from the fire realm is not going to come here to you guys. It's sealed. Nothing's going to happen per se. You're okay.
Hopefully.
For the moment, maybe, kind of, not sure.
As you
I'm tired.
recall, the portals have been out of commission for quite some time, and they were the cause of much chaos in the material plane. The individual tries to focus on your words. You said you have people that need help?
Yeah.
Um, okay, I mean, you can bring them if you want, but I I think we might have some questions about a portal.
No, no, no,
Um,
no, no, no. The portal itself isn't. That's nothing. Don't worry about the portal. Like I said, don't get hung up on that because of how it works. You don't have nothing to worry about here. It's fine. Okay. Okay. Like I said, don't worry about the portal for now. Just let's worry about the people. And again, you guys know what the aimless. I've seen and I helped you guys out before. You know, I'm not going to sit here and try to pull a fast one on you. But for the moment, we do have people that do need help.
um, it's not you we're worried about.
I know. You're worried about someone coming through the portal and messing you guys up. I know. Trust me, I know. I mean, I've been there for Christ's sake, or for sorry, for head's sake. But again, like I said, it's okay. It's
Uh,
all right.
if you can bring them here, we can help shelter them.
Mm. Well, shelter is something that you won't have to worry about for long because they all have to go back to their respected homelands. But they're just hurt and banged up right now, and they just need a place to heal up, if anything. But yeah,
Okay.
it's fine. And I just kind of turn and walk away, like, uh, if you want to, I guess, just let the. I, correct me if I'm wrong. Is it a lord that runs this place, or is it a council? It's a lord, right?
Uh, there was one individual. It wasn't quite a lord,
Yeah.
but it was
Also,
kind of like a respected elder,
yeah,
so to say. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I was like, if you could let the elder know, that's fine. I'm very positive he's going to have a lot of questions for me. It's okay. It's fine. Let him know I'm willing to answer all his questions. Okay. But for the moment, I just need to make sure I know where I'm at and make sure you guys know that I'm here. Because I'm very positive you guys wouldn't exactly like me just popping up randomly and doing whatever the hell I want, right?
You said that there's certain places you get teleported out.
Well, yeah, as with any teleport.
He takes a couple steps forward. Can you show me
Show you what, a teleport, how to teleport?
where?
Oh, like where to teleport to?
Where is the location you came in?
Uh, I start walking.
He follows you.
Right here.
He looks at you. Uh, like here?
Yeah.
Okay. You said there's other people though.
Yeah, they're behind the rocks.
I get it. You've had too much to drink. Okay. Uh, you you really gave me a fright. Ah, okay. That is not so funny, but it's a huge sigh of relief. Look, okay. If you want, you can come in. I can remind the guards who you are. It's yeah, you're you're okay. Oh man. Okay. Uh yeah, if you want to come this way, we'll get you in the gate.
Oh no, I have to get the people out. And then I
He,
hold a stone to my head. Hey, Locke, what was the thing you have to say to get it to open?
Um, Show us the path, allow us to enter.
Okay. Not pulling the scroll out of my pocket. I just kind of put my hand on the scroll and I say the incantation.
Okay. Nothing seems to happen.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I have to touch the rock, don't I? Duh.
Yeah.
Okay. I go up to the rock. Ah!
You can pick your piece up. It'll be easier.
Yeah, I go to the rock, and then I do it.
He kind of watches you kind of intently as you say the words. Nothing happens. What are you doing, sir?
I'm trying to open this. I go over here and I try it again.
He gives you a quizzical look. Gives you a quizzical look. Are you okay, sir?
Okay. So I pull up the scroll and I open it and I read what's on the scroll, which was, what was it again? Lock?
I think the scroll was in a language that we don't know.
Oh. No, what did you say to get it open last time?
Show us the path, allow us to enter.
All right, yeah. Engel says, show us the path and allow us to enter.
Nothing happens.
Mm,
Sir, are you okay?
that's not good. That's not good.
I mean, if you want, you can come in. You don't have to keep making a spectacle.
Ah,
I think probably at
Just
this
lift your piece up.
time I'll contact Angle through the sort and be like, "Where are you? I thought you needed a code because you were coming back.
I tell him I can't. It's not working from my end.
What are you doing?"
I'm holding the scroll and I'm touching the rock, saying, "Show us the path and allow us to enter."
Are you touching the rock with the scroll?
Oh shit! No, I'm not doing that. Okay. All right. So I, take the scroll and I put it up against the rock and I say, "Show us the path and allow us to enter."
Nothing happens. This time the guard looks at the paper. What does that say?
It's a shopping list. Don't worry about it.
Oh, if you want, we have our market.
One
You
second. I'm
can
on my iRock. My iRock 7. 1 second. And then I say over to Locke. Yeah, no, it's not working this time. I just hold it up to the rock and it's not working.
Oh, maybe it's only from the inside. That would be troublesome.
That's not good. That is very troublesome. Here, you might have to come out.
It could be worse. Yeah, I can like if I turn you into cloud, all the items you're carrying just become part of the cloud. I'll come out, turn you into cloud. You go in, then you're on the inside with the scroll.
That's fine. I looked at a guard. Hey, stand back a little bit.
Right. I'll have.
Sir, this
all of-
isn't funny anymore.
Hey, stand back. Like, stand back from there. Go like 2 steps back.
He's now starting to give you a cross look. Look, I think it was funny, but just drop the charade. All right?
All right,
This is
look at
getting
me.
a little
Look at me.
weird.
Stand back because something's gonna be coming out the rock right there, and you don't want to be in the middle
The
of it.
cloud
Just
is
stand
coming
back.
out of a hole in the rock right now.
There you go.
And
What?
There he is.
Goes down on the floor and becomes a person. Hi.
Immediately as you
I
come out of the rock and become a person, he looks at the both of you and begins running.
Why did you? I thought you were. Who's that? What? I thought you were alone.
Don't worry about it. Here's the scroll. Go ahead and get it open. Apparently, it looks like someone has to be inside there to get it open, and on top of that, too, there's a small time frame of getting people out. So
Yeah,
we're gonna have to. Oh, go ahead.
I gave one of them the torch and told them to go to the inside of the door that we were about to go out. They should all be ready there.
Okay. Well, here's the scroll. I pass you the scroll.
Okay.
You hear off in the distance faint yelling.
Yeah, here. You get them out. I'll
Okay.
go over there and handle this.
Okay. Gaseous form. All right, I'll try it from the inside.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm touching the scroll to the rock, and I say, "What was the path allow us to enter?"
As you say, the rocks begin melting away.
Okay, everyone out, quick! Oh, the doors.
The doors open up with ease as
Everyone,
they
shuffle out, shuffle out.
walk as quickly as they can. The last of whom exits.
Close the door.
The doors close, and the rocks begin to slowly build back up.
All right. City is that way. Apparently, there was a guard here that I didn't know about when I came out, and he kind of got spooked. So, be ready for a bit of hostility, but I'm sure it will be, obvious at pretty much first glance that all of you are not a threat. Refugees, rather. So, should be fine. Just, maybe let's
As
try to be extra respectful and cautious at the beginning.
as you and very alien-looking creatures to the material plane make your way toward the gates of Colby, you hear more shouting.
Uh,
Angle as you
the
approach.
Hello.
Angle as you approach. Both of the guards have their weapons drawn. What was that?
What's what?
That thing?
A person?
That wasn't a person. I saw it. That was smoke.
Yeah,
And then
that's a spell. That's what we call spells. Magic.
Angle as you recall, Colby specifically forbids magic.
I know.
And the guards themselves, as you say the word magic, they look around and you see the grip on their pikes tighten.
And Engel just waves his hand at him. Relax. If you recall, I had to use magic to save your guys' butt. So knock it off.
Look, whatever that thing was, whatever occurred, it came through the rocks.
Yeah, that's how I got through.
They don't budge.
It's fine. You don't have to budge. Yeah. Like I said, it is magic. That's how I got through, and unfortunately, that's how we have to get through that rock until we can get the opening open. And no, he's
To
a
a,
friend of mine. He's actually part of the.
Oh, how about you
as
wait here
as you
for a second?
as you say the word gets the words get through, the original guard nudges the other and says, "See, through a portal.
No, that
They
wasn't a portal. That was
teleported.
a rock.
You said you teleported into the caverns."
Yeah,
Um, Hi, nice to meet you. I think we're having a bit of a problem here.
they're having a bit of a problem. We're fine.
Look, I don't mean any disrespect, but I'm sure you agree with me that this seems like something that might be, somewhat above your pay grade. So is your superior maybe on the way already? Otherwise, I would recommend that you get them involved.
I lean over to Locke. By the way, they don't like magic here. They kind of banned it, so they get a little prickly at the term and use of
Yeah,
magic here.
yeah.
Oh, since you guys are now facing the gate, why is it not doing that? Why is it doing that? There we go. That's a little bit more accurate. Now that you guys are facing the gate. As he hears the word elder and obviously thinks of a particular person, he looks at the both of you. No.
No,
We don't need
what?
to listen. We don't need to listen to you. All we know is that there are more guards coming. We've been warned about threats coming through.
You did not actually call for a superior. You're just gonna answer people at the gates with force who have not harmed you in any way without informing anyone about what's going on.
We're here to protect everyone inside.
Angle size. And you're just going to pretend that all the things that I helped you guys out with was for nothing?
When you speak of teleportation so close to our homeland, and people start coming through rock walls, that is a cause for concern.
Yeah, one of the concern that I told you I'm willing to talk to you about, yet you freaked out. Don't you think you may be overreacting to someone who was an ally?
As you begin talking, more guards show up. The gates remain closed.
I kind of looked at him like waiting for an answer.
Oh, I didn't hear you, sorry.
Oh, I said, don't you think that you're being that you're acting a little, uncouth to someone that is an ally? Someone that helped you out, someone that, was there in your time of need?
When you speak of traveling from the fire plane into our backyards, that is a cause for concern.
And again, I told you I was willing to talk to you about it. I did not withheld any information from you. I was upfront and I was open about everything that I said. And yet you treat me like this.
We've done nothing against you.
Yes, you have. You're holding me here and you're not letting me talk to an elder.
You're free, and he kind of looks around to the left of, kind of behind Locke. You're free at any time.
Good. Then open the gate.
His motion was kind of like, you're free to leave at any time.
Oh. So
Yeah,
you're not allowing me to come in, Colby.
That's what he meant. Like, he was looking behind Locke.
And I looked at him and said, so you're saying that I'm no longer allowed in Colby?
He takes a pause, lowers his pike as the others remain resilient, takes a half step forward. There are too many things that can attack us. It is only a few of us that can protect it. When people can so easily teleport from a fire plane, when people can so easily turn into smoke and go into walls and out of rocks, that is a cause for concern. To come into this town of innocent people that have no inclination towards magic, that poses a threat.
Engel's gonna step closer to him and says, I don't recall that being your fucking call. And I don't recall ever hearing someone utter, what was your name? Exactly. I don't know your name. You know that I've been here helping you people out for a while, or at least for a few months ago. And I do not recall hearing about you or whoever you are. Meaning that you don't make the decisions, and you are essentially no one outside of this guard who's in front of this freaking gate. So you can either do two things. You can either let me in so I can talk to an elder about this, or you can go ahead and deny me access and then not know what's going on behind here and not know how to defend yourselves. And you will never know what's going to happen until it's too late. So your pick.
I'd also like
He
to add that
stands.
I will clearly respect the rules of not casting any magic in your city. If I didn't, I would have already floated past your heads as a cloud. And I'm not doing that. That should be proof enough that I'll stick to the rules.
I looked at Locke. No, Locke, there's no point in talking to these people because they don't know any better. All they know is how to sit there, act like whiny children, and hide from the shadows and cower. And he looks at a guy one more time and he says, I'm going to wait 2 more minutes. If you
Hold
guys
on.
don't open this gate, go ahead.
I'll go back to where the refugees are and I'll speak to the king of the dwarves and I'll be like, are you a known figure in Colby?
He already walked away.
Shit.
I mean, you can go after and stop him if you want, but
I say,
he's-
I walk
wait,
back to him.
Wait. Where is
Sorry,
he?
sorry,
No,
go ahead.
he's around the
He's-
corner.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't see what he's doing. You might be able to
Yeah.
hear.
Right?
I'm
Yeah,
not saying anything in you. I
as a
just
react-
walked up to a guy and said, are you like a known figure
Yeah.
in Colby?
Okay, yeah. When you said king, I'm like, don't say that out loud.
I don't know. I say
No.
I'm
He's saying
talking
he's
to, I
walking
didn't say
to.
that.
Yeah, he's saying it to the DM. Yeah.
No, I got you. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's yeah. Okay, but yeah, Engel just looks at him and waits.
The king, a little bit more energetic and a little bit more lively, kind of gets up from sitting down. I never had the pleasure of dealing with Colby. We always built our own buildings ourselves.
Yeah, that
And
makes sense.
We do know of Colby, and they are a very paranoid bunch, as they are one of the weaker towns that have been through so much.
Does anyone else here happen to maybe even hail from Colby or know the place well?
They all kind of, again, like you're looking at like lizard folk and all these kind of strange beings. There is one humanoid that's with you, and he kind of shakes his head no. The king puts his hand on your forearm and kind of like uses you to kind of like lift himself all the way up, and he begins walking over to Engel. Engel, as you turn, you see a once fallen leader approach you and place his hand on your shoulder and say, diplomacy can be sometimes hard, and letting go of pride can be even harder. If they turn us away, we can't fight that. And he looks at the guards and looks back at Engel. They're scared.
Okay. Then I'll ask the king. I'll ask him. I'm not gonna say
No, you're telling me, King. Yeah. No worries.
Yeah, no, but I'll say and looking to him and choose my words wisely. If you were in a position of power, how would you handle being turned away from a kingdom? Would you then consider them an ally, or would you turn your back on them in their time of need? Then I look at the guard while I wait for the king's answer.
He looks you over and says, it depends under the circumstances. If I was turned away on my own doing, that's one. But I've heard of these people. They've been through enough.
Okay. I looked at a guard. I point to the
and
fallen
you see
leader.
like as even behind the gate, the one person that you engaged with earlier, he knew that lock could just easily turn into smoke and just come through. Like he came through a crack. So he in particular is trying to put on a brave face, but his pike is literally shaking.
All right. So, yeah, I looked at the guard and I just looked at him. And I pointed to the king and said, "You better thank him. Seriously, thank him." And then I wait a moment and then I look to the leader and I'd say, "Let's go." And
Engel,
we just walk away.
Engel, do you think they know
As
you at? Yeah, keep going.
as you begin to walk away, the king takes a step forward and places his hand on the gate itself, takes a moment and looks up and says, "You might not know who I am, but if I can, I'll try and help you so this doesn't happen again." He takes a beat and looks back into his eyes. "I hope we can both become great cities once again." And he taps the gate and turns back and follows behind.
You know anyone at Napeta, Engel? That's the village that you guys saved out there. Might be even more.
Yeah, we can head that way. We could head that way.
As far as I know, the rules of the city don't way there as far as magic is concerned.
I just tell Locke, I don't know if there's a way back from here, and unfortunately, we don't have a device that Lena used for us to check to see where we're at. But
I mean, we know where we're at.
Go on.
We could always cast sending. I could contact the Lord and ask if his tree guy knows any trees around Colby.
no, I know. I'm just talking about in
Napeta.
case we have to go farther than we need to get to a tree. You know, that's what I'm saying. We don't know exactly where. Yeah, it's okay. So I lead everyone over here.
Not
What's
really
up?
in trouble. We have a
never mind.
bunch of rations.
Custody mode.
As you guys reach about here,
Okay.
the king is listening in and asks, how were we able to get through those portals?"
The ones that we to get here.
"Yeah, we ended up in 2 different locations."
Well,
Go ahead.
maybe we'll make. I'll lower my voice so maybe the other refugees can't hear us. But basically, there's codes for each portal. Like each portal that exists on any plane has a certain code that's associated with it, and if you enter the correct sequence of numbers on one portal, it will bring you to the number that you entered, essentially. We have a short list of a few numbers that we know about. We tried first one, but I think that led us to some other plane. I don't even really know where. And we tried this one.
What was the second code?
I mean, it's coded, but it basically stands for material. A bit of a special case because there's too many letters. But yeah, one thing that we can try, which the idea I had earlier, is entering that code and then a number afterwards, because I heard there was a way to specify what portal you want to go to with a number.
Did you input a number to get to this one?
No, that was just essentially the word material, but codified in numbers.
So
I
it
was basically
threw
going
us.
to enter like material 6.
So it threw us randomly to a location.
It might have been randomly, or maybe this is like portal 0 of this plane of existence. But yeah, we didn't specify this one.
Do you want to go to, you said a tree? Or do you want to try again?
Well, here we know one portal, the one we came to the fire plane through. That one is safe insofar as there's nothing waiting to protect it. But of the, how many is that? Of the, I think just 2 portals that either me personally or the Aimless have come across. Both of them were guarded, and only the guarded one of them was taken out. So just trying random portals might not be the best idea because you don't know who's waiting for you there. But I think we can make a pretty good guess about which number the portal that we cleared is associated to. We could go there. Now, one problem with this whole plan is I can only get us through this wall so many times, so we can't try a bunch of different things. Like I could get us through one more time now, and then well, actually one more after that, and then that would be it. You don't know anything about the portals, it seems?
He takes a look back at the people, and from what you noticed, when he stopped walking, everyone behind him stopped as well. And he looks back. I have always tried to protect those around me, and I know we're getting better, but I don't know how much more they can take. We need to find a way to get through, hopefully quickly, to at least somewhere we can trust.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think your capital city is Dolvo, is that right?
One of the cities, yes.
Oh,
One of the cities that I'm in charge of.
the portal that we were talking about, the one that we know about, is about, I don't know, like 3, 4, maybe 5 days south of Dolvo. It's between Dolvo and Barumi, essentially.
If we can get back there, I'm sure I can take care of us.
All right. Well, in that case, yeah, let's try portaling there. I can try my theory about how portals work.
Well, I was gonna say, you sure you don't want to try going to the town over here? I'm checking to see if we can go through that way and then see if we can portal through the king to the tree.
Oh,
That might be easier on these guys.
addressing the king again. Is there also anything that you know that would make sense for you as a destination that's somewhere around Tordia?
Somewhere around Tordia. Are you at, like, ask that question again, just to make sure I understand it.
So is there
You're saying...
any place that you would be safe at, somewhere we could bring you that's close to Tordia? Because that's where the tree would take us. That would drop us out at Tordia.
Well, I don't know who exactly is in charge in Tordia nowadays. I don't know who's an ally.
What's his name? Well, Tordia, the leader of Tordia, is an ally of ours, so I'm certain he would also be willing to help you out. But you know, you might want to need to go somewhere afterwards. Will be Lord Christoph Ram.
I'm not familiar with him. I'm a little weary
he's a good guy.
I'm a little weary as I still don't know how things unfolded when I was abducted years ago. I don't know who's my ally and who's against me.
Okay, well, I can tell you that you seem like a stand-up guy, and so does Lord Bram. So I have a feeling you guys would be friends. But yeah, we can try the portal as well. I mean, we're right here. We have rations for a whole other day if we need to.
And you said we're Colby. That's Galmoon?
Yeah, that's the west end. Yeah, west end of Galmoon.
Okay. He slowly shakes his head. He looks at the both of you, Angle and Locke. Since you've gotten me out and transported me back to what appears to be close to home, I can trust your decision. And he looks back at the people. I don't know if many of these individuals will find peace in the material plane. So I think the less eyes that see them, the better.
Okay. I also say too, and yeah, I say, sir, if there's any other places you can think of where we could go, I mean, or anyone that we can try to get in contact with that what you think we could help, we could do that too if you'd like.
I think the Dwarven capital is our best bet. He looks back at, again, we might have a pushback from the people, but they'll respect a decision, and they'll remain quiet until we can find their homes as well.
Okay.
Right, so back through these holidays.
Yeah, I guess.
He
I guess so.
nods his head, and you see him turn and then begin speaking with the individuals who intently listen.
I also looked at everyone and said too, does anyone have any grievous wounds that need to be taken care of? Like really bad wounds. I can attempt to heal you now that I've had time to rest.
A couple of them step forward, and you see they like lift up part of their pants, or they kind of lift up part of their sleeve, and you see burn marks. Again, most likely from being pushed into flames, from getting seared from lava, and so on and so forth. And you see what they can, they're holding on to those pains.
Okay. Let's see what I can do.
Locke, while this is going on, what do you want to be doing?
I'm trying, even though Engel failed, I'll see if maybe it works for me, trying to use the scroll from the outside, touch it to the wall, and say, show us the path that allows us to enter.
Okay. Angle, as you are preparing your spell, Locke attempts, and also it's unsuccessful.
Alright, I do have to go inside. In that case, I'll cast gaseous form and go to the inside.
Okay. Who has? I guess which person has the worst out of out of the wounds?
One person steps forward.
Okay. And what is his wound? I guess.
It's across his leg, and you see it's like half scabbed over, and it's a tremendous burn mark.
Okay. I think lesser restoration might be able to help that. I
Okay.
think. I don't know because it says it's either in one's disease or one condition afflicting it. So a condition is blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
Okay.
I know the hag had like their throat slit a certain way where they can't talk. I think that can do it,
I would
unless it's
say that
under.
would kind of fall into a paralyzed. Like he can't really walk that well.
Okay.
Like it's like almost down to the bone kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I will then cast Lesser Restoration on him. I'm making sure there's nothing that's needed for it. Nope, there are
Nope.
no
You're good.
components. Cool.
Yeah.
So boom, yeah.
Okay. As you touch very lightly where he's inflicted, you see it begin to just alleviate a lot of the pain, and motion gets back into his leg.
Okay.
You see him, like, as you're doing that, you see him gripping just like his fists tight, and then you see just kind of loosen up as the pain subsides. Locke, you're now on the other side.
Yeah, I'll do the scroll from the inside.
Okay. Immediately, you see the rocks begin melting away.
I'll open the door for them, and I guess since those guys are still busy, I'll just have everyone else come in, and then I'll make sure to wait on the inside for when it closes again to open it again for Engel until he's done.
Okay. All of them kind of shuffle in, and Engel just finishes up his spell as the person lifts to his feet, stumbles for a second, and just looks Engel in the eye with a tear. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Thank you.
And then yeah.
As the person goes ahead of you, the king looks over at you and kind of places his hand between your shoulder blades and said, "That's better."
I
Thanks,
would
King.
not be floating anymore, by the way. I have to drop it to use the
Okay.
scroll.
I can't drop it until, because like I have to like undo.
Oh, okay.
I'll run
Yeah,
through and
yeah.
I guess the King runs through.
Can someone close the door, please?
Oh yeah, sorry.
If I go out of no worries, no worries. If I go out of build mode, then it like kind of won't allow me to undo. There we go.
I got you. Okay. Wait, so the King said that's better?
Yeah.
Alright. And I looked at him like, did I do something right? Confused.
He looks at you and says, "It takes a lot to be a king." And he says it under his breath so no one else hears. Compassion is integral.
Yeah.
And he
I understand.
again kind of like pats you on the back, and Locke is moving around. There we go. Okay.
Sorry.
He pats you on the no worries, no worries. He pats you on the back one more time and says, "Especially for dwarves who are more resilient, it takes a lot bigger of a heart to lead them.
Uh,
Many of
okay.
us, many outsiders, for some reason, want to see us fail, and we can't let that get to us."
Okay. I looked at him and I say, my parents are servants of Moradin. Um, so we've always been open and helping people of all creeds and such as much as we can to help people. I unfortunately am not a a servant of Morden, unfortunately. Something else. I serve something else, but that other entity has the same view and morals in a way. Different, but in a way.
He nods. Beliefs, although they can differ, are very strong, and I see you have a lot in you.
Thank you, sir.
He nods. He begins walking back to the group.
Same. And I say kind of like just out loud, yeah, let's see what other crazy places we're going to end up to next. And then, oh, before we do go,
Mhm.
Ingo says, "All right, does anyone else need any treatment or healing or anything like that before we do this again? Because I know we
There
were
was
more like,
that one other person that had the burn on their arm.
okay, I'll take care of them too.
Cool.
All right, I'll do them too. So
As you lean over to rest your hand on the person's arm, you see them quickly grab onto the king, and he holds on like, kind of like if you're saying hey to
support.
your friend, you say hey to your friend, you do like the up hand kind of grasping each other and kind of hit the back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he does like that kind of motion, holding their arm or holding their hand as they're like squeezing tightly, and he looks at you and kind of nods. They're ready.
Okay. And I go ahead and cast Lesser Restoration.
Immediately, the grip just loosens as he grabbed onto your armor and kind of nestles into your armor, and kind of just, you hear him very muffled say thank you a couple times.
It's no problem. It's no problem. And then, real quick, did the elves come with us or did they go somewhere else? 'Cause there were two elves that were like near comatose.
I believe they came with you.
Okay. Are they still
Yeah.
out
Oh,
or are
yeah, yeah,
they
yeah.
out?
I remember perfectly. Yeah, because it was elf rogue and elf archer or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ranger, sorry. Yeah, they came
Elf
with you.
injured. Okay.
Yeah.
Are they up or are they still out?
Oh, they're up. They're up.
Okay. I just go to them.
Yeah.
Are you guys okay? Because we didn't get a chance to check on them.
They look at you and say, unfortunately, that other cellmate got the brunt of it, and we're holding up. Thank you, though.
I I asked them, do you guys know who the Jin? Do you guys know who that was?
We're not quite sure. I don't think he had a title.
Okay. Did you get a name or like?
Sorry, no.
Right. Okay. And do you guys need to be dropped off somewhere, or where do you guys hail from?
We're originally from Kivik, and
Okay.
uh, the king chimes in. It's just north of us.
Right. Okay. So same general location, just up north a little bit. Gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, just hang out with us for a little bit. We're just gonna try to get somewhere to where they would treat us a little better,
They
and then
nod.
yeah. Okay. And I kind of look around. Everyone seems to be okay. Um, I think I can heal the hag with with their way how they're hurt. I'm not sure. I have to look at what restoration does, but I think lesser restoration covers that too. I think.
I
I don't know.
think the
That's
only thing that she was just like starving and stuff.
oh, I thought they cut it to where she couldn't, cast spells.
Oh, that. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. I thought you meant something else. I thought you meant like just health wise, but you
No,
want to
no.
restore. You
Yeah,
want to
well,
restore. Gotcha.
I
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I don't know if that will work or not. But at the same time, too, if I do restore her, I'm gonna tell her, "Hey, we're friends, okay? Yeah, friends. So don't do anything super shady to us, please. Don't, okay? Yeah, but okay, that's cool. I mean, yeah, but if she didn't come up to me when I said anything, it's fine. I'll wait. You know,
uh, I mean, when you said friends, she nodded.
okay. Well,
Yeah.
but I will lesser restore her work on her or no? I guess or do I have to try?
Uh,
Be sure it
you can.
doesn't. That needs
Yeah,
greater
you can.
restoration for body parts.
Yeah, you can try, but
I need full blown restoration.
yeah.
No, it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
That
No worries.
that's one of those things I want to check.
It's upcoming.
It's in the
In the
works.
works. Yeah.
In the works. Well, yeah, okay, that's cool. Um, In that case, I think I'm done.
Lock?
I looked a lot.
I'm ready too, but in real life, I do have to take off now, so I say we teleport next week.
Or we can set the teleport now. We don't know where to go.
Yeah, you can
Well,
hit the
it's more.
buttons.
It's more. All right. Might
Yeah.
spoil it. Okay. Well, the code I entered
Depends
is
on
essentially
what you hit.
the same one as before. And then append a 6 at the end because of the 6 pillars on the map. And then
Okay.
hit enter.
Nothing happens.
Well, then we have to try some more, but I really do have to go. I'm already a bit late, so
Okay.
we'll have to
Gotcha.
finish.
Okay. No worries.
YouTube.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
YouTube.